I don't know. I'm feeling good about this one, y'all. I'm feeling good about this one, friends. Oh, we've got Everfrost taking on Supershy. It's going to be an EMEA Master matchup here for today. What is a lovely Thursday afternoon for me here in Texas. Hopefully everybody's having a happy time zone wherever you may be in time and space. Everfrost still searching for that first win. They are 1-7, but that one win is on a bye. So they've had a pretty brutal run at it. You know, I mean, they've had 7 losses in a row. Like that's hard. That's hard. And it's got to take a toll on the mental as well. But I will say there's definitely some silver linings for this Everfrost squad. Because that's hard. That's hard. It's easy to keep cruising when you're at the top of the heap and you're just like, yeah, we just keep doing what we're doing. But when you know changes need to be made, but it's hard to know what those changes are, that's a very difficult spot to be. And you've got to keep stay positive and keep enthusiastic about it at the same time, right? Now, there is another point of silver lining. Everfrost did get, they placed 11th in OWCS Swiss stage that just happened over this past weekend. Their opponents today will be Supershy. Supershy coming in 4-4, as you can see here. Placed 7th over the weekend in the marathon 11-round OWCS Swiss stage that we had Saturday and Sunday. There you go. So that rounds out your bands. And that brings us here to your map pool for today. Lijiang Tower, Kings Row, Colosseo, and then New Junk City and Circle Royale if we need maps 4 or 5. Interesting. Okay. So right out of the gate, we're getting Zoro picking up the Tracer. As opposed to Pack, where Zoro is typically your hit scan player, but they're gonna pull out Pack on the Echo here to start things off. So I imagine Kurama's gonna swap to a Tracer after getting the team out of spawn. Here we can watch this rollout. Oh, there we go. On to the Tracer. Back up to Diva composition here from Sone. Ooh. German All-Star picking up the Doomfist right out of the gate. And Tori just doing a little poking and prodding around the front. Ooh, trying to stay on him. They're gonna kind of combine with Zoro and go all the way around to the backside here of Everfrost. Then going in, looking for a support, perhaps even a punch off the side, but everybody from Everfrost is able to stay up. In fact, Kurama comes up with first blood here in this fight. Oh, it's just a touch late for that kill. Why not? A lot of pressure on Sone. They're going to get demeched on the point, so it's a bit of a trade back and forth. Still, the presence is here. Hey, it was not a scout moment, all right? That was a computer crash. It was not my fault. Presence here from Everfrost, and they've got control of the objective as well. Whoa! Oh no! Sobek! I just kept flipping all of Sobek's victims. Sobek comes up with 3 during that one. Wild. Not often you get a 3-piece from your Lucio. I mean, with that, Sobek was able to catch up in the sound barrier race too. Point flipped over here for Supershy. All right, let's keep an eye on Tori. Retreat back to point. Kurama playing on the outside with Pulse. Sound barrier in. Rod just now pulling the trigger on it, but D-Cruz is already dead. Kurama wanted to go and get Pulse, gets punched right out of their trajectory. Did not get the line they were looking for. Ooh, that was a quick little turn from Ittori. Land the right hook onto Sone. Fun little tech where they're threatening Kurama, end up landing it on Sone instead. A lot of ult online, and the Kitsune Rush going to be the first thrown in the mix. Sobek will get melted on the back of that. Duplicate used here from Pack to prevent them going back to spawn. Ooh, that looked like a juicy pulls target. Now with the Kitsune Rush in, looks like Supershy just might have the tools to get it done. Robin sticking around here, trying to move through the back line, but the Cruz and Tomex are able to pick up one. Cruz able to punch through all the health bar of the Doomfist. This has been one messy fight. Back and forth we continue to go. Eventually Everfrost flipped the point. Tank code up. Thank you for the follow. Where's Zeko? All right, no ults here for Supershy. Are pushing back on this objective. Ooh, Pie's waiting for that Mega to come back. Yeah, so I thought about giving chase. You have a little bit of a tracer duel going on the outside. Looks like Karama's recall was forced out first. Oh, but Karama got the kill on the Potonova. Excuse me. Just noticed that. So they got punched back into dangerous territory. Tracer's trying to come back in to bail him out, but the Pulse will finish off the pilot. That's a great stick and a response, though. Sobak gets blown to smithereens, and both teams kind of breathe for a split second. Supershy are going to rotate all the way back around the coast. Try to just thief this point out underneath Everfrost for free, but a Kitsune rush in is going to make that exceedingly difficult. Everfrost giving chase, trying to clean up, and they find some good exit picks. That should get this all the way into a last opportunity for Supershy to get anything done here on this opening round in Night Market. Around the backside, goes back to Potonova. The rest of the team looking to catch up. Back making sure the flank is clear. Sound barrier in here from Everfrost. They move on to the objective. Oh, Tori just gets caught in a corner. Deadeye, trying to get back out of this guy. They drop into the back. Good damage, but the duplicate comes in, although it's not going to be enough with the overtime with burden. Supershy have managed to move on to the objective. They've got a decent amount of presence here. Both supports, and now both DPS and Doomfist have returned. Tori dropping into the back. Self-destruct on the objective. Finds Sobak somehow, but nobody gets on the point. Nobody gets on the point.
Score 1-0.
Sobak was the one person on the objective, I suppose. Everybody ducked around to try to avoid the self-destruct, and that was it. That's all she wrote. We'll call it a forced error. All right, if everybody had stood on the point, they'd all just gotten killed by the self-destruct, so. Not quite a C9 in the purest fashion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I love the jazz, Lucia. We are getting a venture here out of both teams. Everfrost going over to the Ramatra look, and a Cassidy to accompany said venture. Wow, it's much more divey with the Junker Queen here for Hattori and Supershy. Ooh, Hattori is in deep. Now, finds the bulk of the healing, but has to sacrifice themselves to do it. Is that a worthwhile trade? We'll find out here shortly. Cap starting to go in for Supershy, but Sunny is here to contest. Pop the Nemesis form for some extra armor and some extra punching power to push into the back while D-Cruz finds Zoro. +1 here to Everfrost as they drive Supershy away, and that'll give him control. Let's go some Hattori pop. What's our JQ doing? All right. Push up to get control of White Room. Look to stage and dive. I mean, two very high mobile DPS. Not a lot of poke damage here from Supershy. They've got to get into a place where they can set them up. Right now, it's just trying to keep the Ramatra from battering through the lines to get into the back. Coming through the carnage. That would hit quite a few people. And does kind of scatter... no, not really. Momentarily scattered Everfrost, but right after he strikes back with the double kill. And it was only for a moment where Everfrost felt a little disheveled before they just bounced right back into place. 40% counting on the board. Annihilation, Kitsune Rush, ready to go. Potonova does have one on the other side. Imagine that'll be what we use to kick this off. Blade available as well. The Annihilation is the first of all of these ultimates thrown out, and Zoro dies on the approach. So the rest of Supershy just holding back. No more investment. Back at 22 health. You go ahead and push in. Pulls out the blade, heading into the back. Sound barrier is going to negate a lot of this. Deadeye in from D. Cruz. Had the shielding from the sound barrier to just stand tall. As all of the ultimates are being unleashed here. We do have... Oh, I went to the wrong venture, didn't I? Let's go to this one. We've got an excavation out here from Zoro. Oh, but that's not going to be enough to get through that heavy health pool. Massive amount of health pool here from Sonam. You know, the Rampage might get the job done, though. Thori's already found one. Supershy managed to sneak control the point out from underneath Everfrost through all this. Zoro finishes off the tank, and Supershy might just get their first fight win. Zoro coming up with, I believe, a 3-piece in the middle of all that. That was an old extravaganza. Everybody just invested heavy on that one. Okay, fight for White Room. Hard to just emerge out into all of this. Sony's going to try to do their best. In the meantime, Pac went in looking for something in the back line. Little disjointed. Yeah, Zoro and Hitori end up kind of separated from Sobek and Pac. Everfrost are able to capitalize on this and just focus down the latter pair once they got separated. Now with the overtime burn, and Everfrost are threatening to take this first map. Pac is going to drop out of the sky with some shielding to boot and try to keep this overtime going. Late sound barrier now in, as well as an excavation for Kurama. And D. Cruz has already found a pick here in this final stand. Oh, Kurama's able to win the duel between the ventures. Now turning, put attention on Hitori. Hitori's managed to find one through this chaotic final fight. As, you know, Junker Queen can kind of thrive for all this. Gets an air rush out from both sides, trying to keep things even. But D. Cruz, once again, will put the Lucio down. Try to circle back around and use this double attack speed to focus the Junker Queen. But Isuzu gets them topped right back up, and Hitori has a rampage to throw in. I think the Burrow dodged it, but Rod FD not so lucky. Sitting back her purple, they're able to top off. Kurama with some good peel. Fends off the Junker Queen, but Zoro fights too! And this point flips right back over. All the focus went on to Hitori. It was just enough space for Zoro to get some work done, but Sony claps right back! And it's 2 picks the other direction. Zoro now with 0 health. This thing's flipping right back over. Pac trying to buy time for the rest of the team to get here. Tori slips over to a Ramattra of their own. But that's a 1v5 on the point. And despite the best efforts coming out from Supershy, this is going to be a 2-0 on Lijiang Tower. Start things off for Everfrost.
Play of the game.
Ah, the boops. The boops. Yep. Aku and Nub, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all the support. All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get things. The crash right before I went live kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, there we go. We're good. Let's get Everfrost that very hard point on the board. As we're getting load up here for map number 2.
Initiating match.
Woo. They aren't wasting any time, are they? All right, we're headed into King's Row for map 2. I will, here, let's get you some stats there for map 1. I mean, pretty darn close, but definitely a clear edge for Everfrost, you know, throughout the majority of that. I feel like we're watching them improve in real time, y'all. I feel like we're watching Everfrost grow. You love to see it.
Ready for battle.
All right, let's get into map 2. We're headed to Kings. Aw, rip contenders. Respect. Yeah, Tomex out on the Ana.
This could be our best mission yet.
Five, four, three, two.
Same thing on the other side.
Attackers in
I'm saying, I think I used the wrong name earlier, but I was intending that I think for both Tomex and Potanova, their Ana is super strong. Potanova's going to go ahead and make a swap over to the Baptiste. What a cool skin on the Bap, too. The Talon skin on the Bap, that's rad. Looks particularly good with this golden gun. Okay, anyway. Tori making a swap over to a Sigma. Okay. High ground defense from Everfrost. The pack immediately go to try to make him uncomfortable, but Kurama's able to mark that flank and get it squeaky clean. Now pushing out to see if they can get an extra pick onto Sobek here. Really put an end to this tech. Meanwhile, Hattori took the long route through the inside up to the high ground. This can be dangerous, yeah, because you don't want to get separated from the team. So Sobek risks a lot to get back here and group up with Hattori. The rest of Everfrost is kind of forced to respect this. Not give up the second level of high ground. So the rest of Everfrost does rotate on that defense. Zone down to the point to prevent that first tick from coming through. Sobek managed to pick up one kill out of the window. Find D Cruz. Now looking to continue to force the defense back. It has caused quite a bit of separation here from the Everfrost defense. Whoa, that was weird. Nice Grecian kind of messed up the flight plan of Sona. There's the nano boost in though. And we get the, we're gonna get the recontest. Yeah, let's go to Sona on the point. With Potanova down, this could prove exceedingly difficult as most damage on Hattori is going to be permanent, aside from a little bit of healing coming from the Lucio. Still, they managed to find a D-Mech. Pulse bomb and blocked by the Shield of Right FD, and Kurama once again sends Pack back to spawn. The big Omnic Butler thrown in on the point in lieu of not having a Diva Mech, and that's going to be enough to send Supershy packing. I didn't realize the music was still on. My bad. All right. A couple of ults online here for the second attempt. I mean, that was a long, like, that was a 2-minute fight. That was an insanely long fight. Oh, and a lot of pressure on Zoro right out of the gate. Ducking into the cubby and throwing Bob onto the point. Still, 2 kills light up the feet in the defense's favor as the rally is popped from Rod FD, and they're going to turn around and batter down the Sigma. Zoro finished off as Kurama's going to clean up the back of this, and another good hold from Everfrost. 75 seconds remain. Okay, Potanova leading the charge here with Pack several steps in front. Oh, and they're not able to keep Pack alive. Anytime you're throwing your immortality field backwards, I think something went awry. Kurama looking to chase Hattori down. Yeah, you don't want to overextend too much. Zoro does have LOS on ya. Does have those sight lines. All right, Hattori, the cornerstone of this attack. 30 seconds remain, and they've got a Gravitic Flux to work with. Ant Matrix as well. Potanova would love to get to the high ground before deploying that. And get Zoro behind it. Get some Overwatch onto the objective. Gravitic Flux is going to be used to try to counter the Nano Tsune. 38 health left for Hattori as they duck up to the high ground where the Ant Matrix is placed. And just kind of hiding for a moment. Gives a little bit of time for Kurama to come in and pressure up on that high ground. Zoro ends up dropping. Finds a D-Mech with that dynamite. Still, Kurama threatens from above, and a drop kill fade away from Kurama onto the Baptiste once again. Kurama's just got Potanova's number, and with overtime going, this could spell disaster for Supershy on this point. Indeed, Hattori does not have the sustain to stick around on this point. D Cruz throws down the 6-man, and Mr. Butler's already found 1 kill. Drives away, Pack on the backside. They do make it onto the point, but all is going to be for naught. 94.5% picked up, but it is a full hold otherwise.
score 0-0. Switching sides.
Oh, Sone is sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope Sone is getting better. Hey, you know what? Maybe this will help.
Initiating
It's been going around. Apparently Hattori was had been sick, and she just recently got over that. That's what she was telling me. But then their coach got sick, so their coach isn't here today. So Supershy is missing their coach. Their coach is having to sit out due to illness as well. So I mean, it's going around, y'all. It's going around. Everybody, stay healthy, stay safe. I hope those who are ill get well soon. All right, your 1-7 Everfrost have full hold. Not the purest full hold. There was some percentage gain, but a full hold nevertheless. Onto your 4-4 Supershy. Everfrost, I mean, have to be considered the underdogs coming into this, right? And that a King's Row full hold, that's a statement. That is a big old whopping massive exclamation point of a statement. Now they threaten to go up to match point.
You were third best. The other two went to bed at appropriate times.
All right, I saw the life weaver. I thought we might get a fun Widowmaker shot or something out of the gate. Doesn't look like it.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Supershy defense sticking with the Sigma. We saw Hattori drop just as the gates open. Ooh. And pops Kurama. They don't make the drop. Did Kurama go down in main? Oh yeah, Kurama tried to push through main and just gets absolutely caught by Hattori. Hattori now kind of putting themselves into a corner. This is kind of an all-in play from this defense, and it does not pay off. A big bio-nade from Tomix. Though might just spell the end of this point. But trades coming through from the defense bode well as Pac finds a pair, including an all-important kill onto Tomix to help the defense stabilize. Two headshots later from D Cruz. Eats one in their own right. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Sonny's managed to push in, and once again, Potanova is the focus of all of the gunfire. Oh, Sonny doesn't make it up the window, though. I think it was a boop from Sobek that pushed them out of the window. Nice little macro play to ensure the D-Mech. Now, precious percentage being gained on this objective, so Hattori is going to drop. Sobek finds that kill on to Kurama. Hit the pressure release valve here for this defense. Oh, how'd you come through with the follow? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, a little over 2 minutes remain. We should start to come up on some ult cycles here. Pax first with one online. All important duel to control this side flank. Make sure Zoro is just nice and comfy up here on this high ground without having to worry about Kurama coming in with a pulse bomb from the side. Fortunately, Sobek drops as it looks like the flank control just got overwhelmed. We've got a hole in the dam and water's starting to flow in on this defense. Right after he falls, though, Pac looking to seal it up, looking to plug the gaps. Now back in a duel with Kurama in the back line. We'll keep an eye on that one. I want to see what's going on the front line as well. As Tori looks to have a much larger health bar here than Sonny does on the other side. Woo! Gets the creation onto Kurama. And the wise words of somebody wise. Yep, rock. All right, chasing out Sonny. Buck 20 left on the clock. No progress picked up, but they're going to go ahead and invest this Gravitic Flux just to make sure that Sonny has to spend resources to stick around on this point. Self-destruct expended. Yep, rock once again onto the pilot Diva. The rally will be good enough here for Rada FD, and Hattori gets caught on the back end of the house. Oh, the stun onto Sobek. That was a big old AJ. I'm fairly confident that AJ just got stunned out. Unless I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have been enough. If it did go off, the shields were not enough. Tori did gobble up a pulse bomb. We got a last-ditch effort here from Supershy, but the nano boost onto Sone, just bolstering an already very difficult tank to deal with. And this is going to be a 2-0 lead for Everfrost. Barring some miracle here from Zoro. No, okay. There it is.
Victory. play of the game.
I'm telling you, Everfrost is leveling up. Get this pack play of the game. I'm back on point. We got our scoreboard back in place. Woohoo! Woohoo! Love to see it. What a hold! I mean, a full hold on Kings. That is indeed a big old statement. And I was talking about at the top of the series that, I mean, Everfrost are basically coming in 0-7. They're not okay. They come in with a 1-7 record, having lost 7 series in a row, and they come in with their mental intact. They're playing rock solid. This is quite an impressive showing out of Everfrost. I don't feel like I can understate enough how impressive it is for Everfrost to come in here and just put the entire 7 losses behind them. They're coming in just like they're fresh on day one. Gotta love it. This is what I wanted to see from the squad, and they are showing up in a big way. Let's look at some stats here from Kings. I mean, pretty dominant. Pretty dominant. Basically 3 team fight wins. I mean, it's not even really team fight wins. I mean, I think we had, yeah, I mean, that's about right, actually. Okay, 3 team fight wins, probably all defensive. 1 partial team fight win on the offense. I think it was when Sone and Kurama went down. And that's when they got their 94% and had to wait for Sone to come back in so they can re-engage. So we'll call that a partial team fight win on the offense, couple team fight wins on the defense. But that's about it. It was all Everfrost after that. Sorry, I broke your screen. All right, back to stats. Screen unbroke. I love how even this is as well. Look how everybody is getting in on the action. It seems like a big part of the plan is to move it in on Potanova. Potanova has taken so much damage. It seems like everybody. Thank you for the follow, Funky Love, by the way. It seems like everybody from Everfrost is just focusing down Potanova time and time again. So that's. Maybe I'm wrong. But it definitely seems like the game plan out of Everfrost. It's definitely something I'm going to be keeping an eye on as we move forward. We are still waiting on a player from Supershy to get in this lobby. Tia Goliti, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I hope I said that correctly. Now, with the number of games being cut down, each one of these wins is going to be that much more important. So all of the gravity I was talking about at the top of the series, where we're moving in, this is game number 9 for both of these teams. Only have 13 games in total, including a bye week. So each one of these wins are extremely important as we move into these final couple of weeks heading into September postseason. Now, with that said, Everfrost can't rest on their laurels. You got to stay frosty, got to stay sharp. Job's not done. The moment you start counting out Supershy, you're going to find yourself in another map 5 scenario. Whoops. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That's Coliseo. That's where we're going. Let's get into map 3, y'all. Let's see. Everybody's still on the same sides. Oh, it's so nice when our teams stay on the same sides. It makes my life a lot easier. I understand there is some competitive, preference on attacking or defending first. Maybe even on, whether you prefer red or blue. I've heard that one too. But man, as far as me keeping my brain on track here, teams staying on the same sides is very appreciated. Okay, we're getting the Hattori Diva out here. And Diva has definitely made their way into the meta in a huge way as far as Coliseo. Teams have really started to figure out the value of being able to bounce up into high ground real quick, and then running the Baptiste or the Curie with it as well for that same reason, both of which have access to high ground. So comes in important in these second fights, but first fight, right here in the middle ground. Let's see who can get this flank angle is so important. Ooh, Kurama goes in from underneath, trying to get inside the defense. Kind of like a boxer working in low inside, but no. Zoro's got the defense on lock. Got the back line unlocked. It's probably a more accurate way to phrase that. All right, first fight goes into Supershy's favor. Only with that one pick, though. So they're not going to get a whole lot of progress on it. Immediately, Everfrost are right back into this thing. Let's get some Tomex Pop. Y'all shouting out Tomex in chat? Let's get some Tomex Pop. Oh, D-Cruz is able to get one. Oh, Sonic going up for the attack. Swap over. See what's happening on this high ground. Just keeping a little pressure. Yeah, there's a little DM onto the poke damage, and just trying to keep Supershy uncomfortable long enough to round the corner. What's your plan from here, Everfrost? Do you try to take high ground or bait him in? Ooh. Zero got in a little deep. Recall forced out. I actually had the right pop for once. Coming up on a pulse bomb and following Hattori into the backline. It's a Kitsune rush out as well as the sound barrier. Pulse bomb was thrown in the mix. Everybody from Everfrost just kind of backing into the corner, using this Kitsune rush to help their tank remech. Deadeye thrown in as well. This is some tiny Overwatch, y'all. What's going on? What is going on? I'm just gonna throw out some Tomex Pop. No, never mind. We're going to Zero Pop. I don't know that I've ever seen like a true like 5v5 happen in that room. You know, you get the 2v2s and the off-angle duels. I don't know that I've ever seen everybody pile into that room and start throwing ultimates. Okay. I'm trying to focus. Well, no ult's online because they were all spitting that last fight. We did get a slight lead here for Supershy. They're able to take that back. Ooh, Hattori. Got to be very careful. Try to press that high ground. Importantly, they've managed to get the bot where they can hide in the cubby. Yeah, you can start ever immediately. As soon as they got to that point, everybody from Supershy wanted to hide in there. The rest are going to back out. And now you can start using this hallway for rotations. Whoa, pardon me. I'm so sorry. All right, but the bot got pushed back forward. Both teams back to play in the arches. Slick little move from Hattori to go into the back line. 5D Crows. Try to open things up for the rest of the team to move in. But Zoro falls. It's Tomex. Tomex with a beautiful kunai. Able to put a stop to that attack. And the push and pull from our two teams continues. Kurama is going to continue to give the edge over to Everfrost with that stick on to Sobek. And there we go. We're marching back the other direction. Lots of ults online. 5 for Supershy as they're going to go ahead and drop the duplicate right out of the gate. Sound barrier in from Rod FD to try to keep them on top. They can draw more resources out. We're going to get the duplicate Deadeye. That puts a lot of damage into Sone. Rod FD ends up falling on the back of that. D-Cruz popping their own Deadeye from the true Cassidy. And Sobek, no escape. Supershy running away with the spoon, though, as they take Tim Smith Sr. all the way up into Everfrost territory. Gotta be careful to not get surrounded, though. You got 2 players dropping in from Everfrost spawn. Here comes the sandwich. Zero finds an opening pick with the Kitsune rush here from Tomex. Everfrost still on the bot back. Tim is getting some exercise today, friends. Ooh, another pick from Tomex. All right, we're just leaving out some Tomex pop.
Robots with us now. Push ahead.
Every time I take it off of Tomex, they pop off. Like, I feel so bad. Like, I feel like I'm just kind of like taunting Tomex by going back to Sone's palm. And then I flip her real quick to see if Tomex gets killed. Ooh, what are you doing over there, Rod? That was a dangerous move to try to push up, try to, I think, boop somebody down off the high ground and try to find an early pick here in this fight. But Kitsune Rush now in from Supershy, and they're trying to take the engagement. Tomex does not have one to counter with, but a lot of damage on Hattori means they don't get to press as far in as I think they wanted to. Zoro trying to play in off the flank. Good PO from Sone. D-Crew is protected back there. We do have about a 18-meter lead here for Supershy, which is they're looking to protect, just keep Everfrost from gaining any ground. Everfrost have a couple of ults ready to go, but nothing really to engage with. So, yep, there you go. D-Crews will get an opening pick, and that's what you needed. You really needed something in the neutral here for Everfrost to get this cart around the corner and try to see if you can fight your way up into the cubby hole. Sound barrier from up top, and Supershy want this space back. D-Crews here. Had some shielding, and now a little extra speed on the back end of the Deadeye. Pack flies right into the sight lines. Oh, no, not what you wanted here if you're Supershy. Because now Everfrost are starting to mount kills on the back of that. Tori running for their lives. Whoops. Yep, your recall was a little early there, but it's all right. You got out. Everfrost get the lead. Threatening checkpoint. Supershy need to keep this fight going long enough to get the Kitsune rush up. Either that or just find a good opening pick. Well, there's a Kitsune rush from the other side. I guess first things first, they got to survive this. Nice little move from Sone, kind of intercept up on the high ground. And this is going to be enough for the checkpoint. Self-destruct even finds one! They don't quite have close spawns unlocked, but with the Tori going down, they are inevitable. As there's the extra step they needed. We miss you, contenders. We miss you. Support T2. We're keeping T2 alive, y'all. Support T2. Come on. All right, and Everfrost is keeping this season alive. Look at this push. I mean, once again, you gotta think they were the underdogs coming into this. Kurama down low. A little bit of a 1v2 against Pack and Sobek. Ooh, didn't quite hit the stick. Gonna back out where they can get a little cover. Also, grab this Mega if they so need it. Meanwhile, yeah, Supershy has been able to kind of muscle their way down this ramp a little bit. And it's gonna prompt a retreat from Everfrost. So Supershy finally able to breathe, but only for a moment. It's a quick rotation from Everfrost. He's gonna put him back through the cubby hole. Kurama ends up off the side. I imagine that was a boop. Might have just been a blink off the side. Happens to the best of us. Either way, Everfrost are now down a player in this fight, and it is a full disengage. Let me echo what Pomatimo and Mark said in chat. Thank you for the follow. All right, sound barriers available for both sides. Kitsune rush out here from Supershy to kick things off as both of those beats are thrown into the fight. Good ult advantage here for... Oops, Supershy is... a nice aggressive move. They're from Hitori and Pack to move in and find Rod FD in a clean fight win. A desperately needed clean fight win here from Supershy. No casualties on the back of that one. They're still 5 strong and still looking for picks.
We're almost there. Get a move on.
Pack's got this pulse. Rotating up to the top. Lands right in the middle of everybody, but the Suzu is there to save him. With the Kitsune rush from the other side, we're going to get that disengage and rotation. Everfrost invests their Kitsune rush to control the bot and get this space back so they can fight from high ground. Kind of like a half fight win. Ult advantage significant here for Everfrost. Both DPS ults are online. Bob could be the difference maker here from Zoro. Bob gets kind of booped into the tree. I think Bob was trying to go all the way to the back, but still, Tori follows up on it and finds 2 kills with 1 set of micro missiles. There's something you don't see every day. And with the overtime burden, Supershy are able to pick up a dub in that fight. Now, they're still going to have to wait off this checkpoint. They have not gotten close spawns yet. So, there's a free 10 seconds for Everfrost to regroup. Now, box of victory, pretty darn close. Line of victory, at least. Not a box here. Final fight for the map. Ult advantage to Everfrost as they make their way through the roam. D-Cruz is going to drop a Deadeye in from the outside. Try to force everybody off the point or force Satori to take a ton of damage, whichever. Trying to circle around with the extra speed. Doesn't get there in time. Gets an air rush out here from Supershy, but Satori is very low. Does have the self-destruct if they need it. Sound barrier out from Sobek. Rod FD still 10% away. Is not going to get a chance to use it against Sobek. Is able to find that kill. Hattori even gets one with the self-destruct. Looks like we're headed to a map 4 from me, friends. The anticlimactic push up the hill as the raise from Sune to try to contest will not make it. Supershy put a map on the board and extend our series. We're headed to map 4. It's got a flashpoint.
Play of the game.
Everfrost had the lead through the majority of that match, too. Through that map, rather. We get a Sobek play. We've gotten 2 Lucio play of the games today. Like, that is so rare, y'all. That is so rare. When we get 2 in one day, amazing. And that one wasn't even boop related. That was just, I'm just trying to catch up. Yeah, y'all distract me with chat. Yeah. Sorry, I get easily distracted. I saw something shiny. Oh, Lucio play of the games rock, though. Let's look at Lucio play the games. All right, let's look at some stats here from map number 3. Tommy Z. I like it, Marked. I like it. Where's my round 3 stats? I refresh. Give me some round 3 stats. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you don't get stats. Look, it's only got map 1 and map 2. That's what they say. They call it round here. But they've only given me map 1 and map 2. I've refreshed. Like 4 times. Where are my Coliseo stats? Unlucky. Alright. Well, we're headed into Junk City here for map number 4. And this was Supershy's map pick as well. So we're like 85% of the time we see Suravasa. Not this time.
Ready for battle.
Does mean we're heading into a bit of a Ramatra battle here, apparently. I thought we might get the Junker Queen out of Hattori on this one. But they want to, I think it's more wanting to go with the Cass May frontline is kind of the reason. So you end up sticking with the Ramatra. With the Junker Queen, they were running more of the Genji Venture, or I suppose your Genji Tracer is a possibility too. We are getting the Venture out of Kurama. Which could... The May, I think, is one of the strongest anti-Venture picks. I think it's one of the reasons we see May kind of sneak in from time to time, especially on the back of the straight Malgaga Venture Genji meta that we had. All right, we're going to get the burrow in. It's going to pop up behind Hattori into the back line. The slow use to try to prevent the escape. Meanwhile, Hattori is able to batter down Sunny with a little help from Pac. Hattori follows up, lands the pummel onto Kurama. And this is going to be a first fight control flawlessly in the hands of Supershy. All 5 players still left. Nelio Zoo, thank you for the follow. All right. Second fight. No ults online for either side. Kurama trying to play the off angle. Let's see if they're able to get into the back line. Gotta respect Zoro on the cast. So end up just putting a lot of pressure down as we get the Amp Matrix out here from Potonova. Alright, we're gonna check it. Ooh, Kurama gets mowed down before they're able to get any of that excavation off. As I fumble, everybody I go to just dies, apparently. But it's the first kill for Everfrost here on this map. They find Zoro in that fight, and that is the one and only elim they have to their name so far on New Junk City. 83%. Looks like Kurama is going to be the one to try to make it back. Has to muscle through a Ravenous Vortex. The wall is going to get the block. They don't get there in time. Good try from Kurama, but heads up play. Supershy knew exactly how they wanted to handle the stall. Like, they had that called out. Vortex stopped the front door. Wall to block the side entrance or the bottom entrance. Now DPS ult's online and ready to go. Here for Supershy, as they have first presence on this point. This could be a tough one to crack open. Blizzard thrown in onto Sunny, and they're not able to escape. Good combination with the Vortex to slow them down and ensure that they get frozen up. They're going to try to pop the Annihilation to survive through this. Annihilation's a max fact here on both sides. Everfrost comes up with first blood, but it's looking like... Ooh, okay. Supershy is going to suffer a similar fate as Kurama goes in the sky to drill Zobek a new hole in the side of their dome. Looking to deal a similar fate to Pyronova. It's that. Despite losing their tank first, Everfrost are able to win out this control fight. Or fight for the control of the objective. Yeah, you get what I mean. So back with a massive sound barrier advantage here in this fight. And it's the only thing that Supershy have. They need to try to leverage this. Gotta wait out this Deadeye from D-Cruz first. Oh no, Sobek! That was close. If Sobek dies there, I don't think that Supershy really has a chance on this fight. That's their one thing that they've got. And the skull was up. Now the sound barrier's in. Pyronova's already died in the back. As Kurama still has one shot left here on the excavation. Uses the burrow. Got a lot of damage into Sobek, but has to back all the way out. Meanwhile, Tomek's on the outside here with the amplification matrix. Still Supershy. Grab control of the point out from underneath. As Satori emerges up top to try to drive away everybody from the back line. Everfrost scattered to the winds. Look like they head in all directions there. Kurama's able to kind of push Satori back down into the middle, but Sobek is there to back him up. Sound barrier now in from Everfrost, but D-Cruz gets caught in that blizzard on the back right-hand side of your screen. Kurama not looking to fare much better, as the supports from Supershy are just firmly entrenched here on this side area. I mean, Pyronova's got another Ant Matrix already. I feel like they just dropped this thing. Nice shot. Yep, had D-Cruz picked up. Time is bleeding away. Percentage building up here for Supershy. They're looking to go up 2-0 here on this map. Ooh, do they know you're there? Yep, they know Kurama's there. I think Kurama got the overtime. Nope, didn't make it. Good read from Pack and Supershy as they move up 2-0. Look at dominant here on Flashpoint. Holy cow. The Blizzard Ravenous Vortex combo is just so nasty. That's just so gross. Like, what do you, as a tank, like, you gotta hope your Diva a Wrecking Ball. Or, you know, try to get out of that. Or have a Winston jump. All right. D-Cruz just completely blocked off by the wall on the other side. Hattori did drop down. Oh, let's go back to that Deadeye up top. Oh, nice kill. Back down low. Annihilation out from Sone. And Hattori just stays patient on the back of it. Uses their Nemesis form, but doesn't want to pop their ultimate yet, and doesn't need to. Combined with Pack, they're able to pick up that kill, and once again, first control going over to Supershy. Coming back in, Kurama's making a swap over to the main. No more Venture here. Okay, loop around to the far left side. Everybody made it in. Oh, nope, there it is. The Maywall blocked off the back line. And a lot of pressure on Sode. I think Otori tried to move in on it, knowing they have the Annihilation. Otori's just going to go all the way outside. Otori's able to pick up 2. I may have, fumbled the Observer swap, but Otori is just stomping back here. Now she's going to pop Nemesis and punch through Kurama. Still able to hold on to this Annihilation. Finds a kill on Atomics. That's a 4-piece for Otori in that fight. I think 2 of those kills were on Atomics. Killed Atomics twice during that. And this is looking like a map 5, y'all. A dominant performance here on New Junk City as Supershy wake up in a big way. And this is going down to one last map of Circuit Royale. That was a fast New Junk City. That was a lightning fast New Junk City. Crocs, thanks for the follow. And we got another Lucio play of the game. Gotta love it. Oh, get both supports. Very nice. Very nice. All right, we're all tied up. Yeah, let's go get that point on the board. Now, I will say, heading into map 5, this is Everfrost's map pick of Circuit Royale. New Junk City was Supershy's map pick, and you can see the advantage. I mean, even though they only had 2 maps, it seems like they excel at the map that nobody plays for Flashpoint. Everybody, I mean, like I said, it's like something like 85% of the time we see Suravasa. And, I mean, that's just a generalization across competition, across officials. But, yeah, for the vast majority of the time, we absolutely see Suravasa. Supershy, they perfected New Junk City. They get it for their pick. And what a clean map to send us to this map 5. Let's see. Did we get stats? Oh, okay, we finally got stats for map 3. Unfortunately, I don't think we have stats for map 4 either. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, looking at map 3 was very dominant, where it felt like Coliseo was a lot of back and forth. This has to be map 4, right? This has to be Flashpoint. There's no way. I know Hitori and Sobek died more than once on Coliseo. This is Flashpoint. This is Flashpoint stats. It says round 3 up here. This has to be Flashpoint stats. Has to be. Coliseo was a lot closer than this. There you go. Dominant New Junk City. Zoro, what happened, bud? Why do you have 4 times as many deaths as 3 players in your team? What happened, bud? I'm just teasing. No, a great performance. And now we're tied. Let's get into map 5. How many map 5s is this in a row? This is our 4th map 5 in a row. It's been ridiculous. This is like the week of map 5s. Week 5, map 5s. Nothing but map 5s all week long. That's all you get.
Ready for battle.
We have legit gone the distance 4 series in a row on this stream.
Coming through.
Hey, big shout out to my teams for staying sides. Okay.
Work together and we'll make it.
The Venture, a very interesting wrinkle here. So no double sniper. Gonna try to keep Kurama harassing the back line.
1.
Crocs and Fast, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate y'all being here. No poke at all. No long range poke at least at all. It's going to be a Symmetra May comp ambushing, blitzkrieging the defense and catching Rod FD completely off guard. Tomax is a sliver of health. Kurama doing good to get his back up to half. And this was, 15 seconds. That took 15 seconds. What an ambush. They didn't even have a chance to make a read on that before it was a blitzkrieg out the spawn using that Sim teleporter. That was cool. So first challenge done, in record time. Good Maywall is forcing Rod FD into a difficult situation, Sone into an even worse one. There's no tank left here as the cart starting to round this final quarter. Rod FD is able to hold the front line and batter down Hattori, though. So no tanks left from either side. Where did that teleporter go? Up here? Interesting. Kurama drops down the excavation. That will force the cryo freeze out from Zoro. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That wall came up just in the nick of time to block the follow-up shot on the excavation shot. Maps were designated before the start of the first map, yes, but they did pick. So you still have a ban phase and a pick phase. So yes, the map was picked before the map started, but it was still a Circuit Royale pick coming out from Everfrost. So it's not a loser pick system, but there is still a ban pick system. Whoop. Kurama just, kind of passing by Zoro there inside. A little wave hello from under the ground. Zoro does have Blizzard. And you can see that Supershy are not, they don't want to back up. There's no disengage here. They're going to hold this line. They can't give up the space. Teleport into the back. We're going to get the Blizzard out. Yep, there it is. Walls were fit to escape, and Tomix and Sone are frozen stiff. Rod is just going to stand there and pop the rally, trying to shield bash out of the flux. Not going to happen. What a response from Hattori. I respect it, Rod. I respect it. You're just like, no, I'm going to pop rally and stand here right next to my tank. If they're dying, I'm dying with them. You know what? The latter happened, unfortunately, but I respect it. I respect it a lot. Yeah, and you got the Gravitic Flux out of Hattori. Hattori's going to go ahead and swap over to our Matra. Sone has already made that swap. We also got D-Cruz coming off of the Widowmaker, so using an Ashe here as the sightlines start to slowly constrict in on this defense. Drop down from Kurama into the back. Made a lot of damage. Burrow is forced out early. Oh, doesn't even get out of the burrow. What a quick punch from Hattori. Lands the pummel, like, on the upswing of the burrow. That was cool. So they drop it down here, trying to follow up with some kills after the Annihilation phase. They're still able to get Zoro. And just kind of force Supershy into a very uncomfortable little corner here. Kurama hiding on the high ground with ult ready to go. Nothing online. And Zoro just gets collapsed on. No ults needed. I was about to say the offense doesn't have any ults to work with and try to push out of this corner. Then they just teleport back towards spawn because they realize that they were just stuck. 2:35 left to go. Rye, thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. All right, teleport up to the high ground works. Looks like the back out plan was successful. Potonova just drops an Matrix like right in the middle of this defense. And Everfrost suddenly find themselves scrambling. Supershy, ever get this card on the road? I do have a 2-minute delay on for competitive integrity, so chat interaction is a little scuffed, but I do appreciate everybody. Do appreciate all the support. Sone close to this Annihilation is able to just kind of push up, force everybody back. I think that Supershy were hoping to bait into a Blizzard. Sone is trying to push past an aggressive Ant Matrix from Tomix as Hattori circled around with the Ant Matrix of their own into the very back. D-Cruz tried to protect it with a Bob. Rally was thrown out as well, and health bars are looking kind of low, but Hattori finds 3. Just vampires off a ton of damage. Wins the staring contest against Sone. Shield up to prevent D-Cruz from getting any lucky picks here on the back of this point B. It's very difficult to retake from a defensive standpoint and push out from a hotel, especially when you're pushing out into a symmetric cart wash. Wall is up to try to block healing, but it won't deny it. Still, it denies Sone any escape from the Blizzard, and eventually the Immortality Field is cut down, as is the tank themselves. Tomix is able to pick up 1! Kurama's coming up to try to hold the point. Rod FD cut down trying to do the same. Kurama is here, but good focus fire exercise from Supershy, and they get 2 points on the board to head into the hotel. jazzy sounds. It's so bad. I mean, Supershy are moving and grooving right now. They're able to work their way in. They're coming, no changes coming into point C. Woo! Atari coming in to bail Zoro out after the cryo freeze was forced. Trying to keep Everfrost on the outside. Everfrost moving in here from this low entrance. Pressure the back line. That will force a rotation out, but we get another Blitzkrieg attack up onto the high ground. Ant Matrix thrown down low. Let's cut into Hattori here. She's got already another Annihilation ready to go. A solid 15% ahead of Sone. But without Potanova, I think this attack is kind of dead in the water. They are just going to hold this corner, throw a teleport back to get Potanova back in this fight as soon as possible. They'll get as much space as Everfrost will allow. Ooh, Kurama. Hey, a headshot dropping down to the low. Has to use the burrow to get out. Zoro's able to find a pick on this Tomex. So suddenly the tables have turned. It's Sustain now notably lacking from the defense. Bob in, try to hold the line until Tomex can get back into this fight. Annihilation from Hattori with a sound barrier. Moving in, and 2 kills already picked up. Let's go back to some Zoro Bob as they land in 2 with the icicles. Have a blizzard to close out this map. Gonna throw it down to try to prevent any contest here in the waning seconds of the round. And 3 points indeed on the board.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
What a round. Okay. Supershy. Now, 3 points on the board and 1 step closer to completing the most difficult thing in all of Overwatch, the reverse sweep. At least the most difficult thing to pull off at an official.
Ready for battle.
You gotta get the sound effects for the camera. Whoosh. That was a lovely shot of the tree. Bet I was trying to look at the players. All right, we'll slow fall them in here for the rest. Pack second with the May here on circuit. So if this close hold doesn't work out, Zoro's going to be at a severe disadvantage against D-Cruz. D-Cruz can find space to work, most notably on this high ground here at the top right-hand side of your screen. They're able to loop around and kind of get planted up there. It will open up this whole front section of point A. So that's what we're keeping an eye out for. Rama's going to go ahead and pull out a May of their own, just try to help with the walls and help with the tank battle down low. There you go. Block off some healing from Hattori. It's going to force a Nemesis form out early, and then make the read on the aggressive positioning from the 2 players trying to ambush down low. Sobek's still a bit ahead of the rest of the pack, and D-Cruz is up on this high ground, currently in a duel with Zoro on the other side. Checking back in with the front line. Maywall doesn't block the escape of Hattori, and so Supershy are able to make it around the corner, still 5 strong. No ults online just yet. Oh, there's our first kill. As that long range coming in handy, picking off Sobek and cutting the speed out from underneath this. Disengage is going to be at a premium. Far more difficult here for Supershy as they're down in this fight. And a Maywall is going to prevent Hattori from getting heals there momentarily. Stone gives up on trying to kill the tank. Went to go kill the May. Might have been a bad idea. Still ended up with low health bars and a blizzard on a Hattori. That'll negate this annihilation entirely. Ant Matrix tried to keep him up. It was a valiant attempt from Partanova there. He wasn't going to kill on a Kurama, but D-Cruz and Tomex are able to answer back. This should be first point picked up.
The payload has reached the
Ow. That would just sound like it hurt. Ooh. Ravenous Vortex. If that had caught D-Cruz, that would have spelled disaster. All right, ult's finally starting to come online, the attacking team, with a whole mess of them to start with. We'll see him pull the trigger on the sound barrier first. Maybe an Ant Matrix here to kick things off. That's a lot of double damage Doritos fly through. Impresight coupled with it here as the attacking Everfrost makes their way up the hill. One last fight to get second point. D-Cruz is going to start him off strong. Opening pick on the pack. Will deny the Blizzard for this fight. It's Sobek to drop the first sound barrier. Zone now with an Annihilation in the second barrier, advantageously pushing into Hotel while D-Cruz is able to get a pick on the Zoro. Zone looking to batter down Hattori, who wants to muscle out past, but cannot. Zone, the immovable wall, protecting the rest of the team and allowing 2 points. Well, enabling 2 points is probably a better way to phrase that. Rama 80% towards the next Blizzard. Pack still looking to use this one. Pack got picked first in our previous fight. Was not able to get this Blizzard off. They need to get this tool out there. And really, they need to get aggressive. Supershy are kind of waiting it out. They've allowed Kurama to get their Blizzard online first. 4 frozen up in it. Pack not able to use theirs at all. As going battered into the small room. Sode has just carved a path through the defense of Supershy. This is threatening to be a monstrous time bank. Every team fight has gone Everfrost's way here on their attack. They've walled off Hattori on the left-hand side. Plenty of ults here for the defense once they emerge, including a Blizzard from Pack and an Annihilation from Hattori. Hattori is able to pick up an opening pick before things really kick off. And with Zoro making their way into the back line, looks like Supershy are able to hold without spending any of those ultimates. Very important fight win from the defense.
Someone has to keep you alive.
We also saw Kurama pick up a bit of the Tracer early on in the series. Just to follow up on chat here. But with no Tracer on the battlefield right now, I mean, it allowed Zoro to get into the back and really cause problems last time. We have an Animatrix up from Tom X down low, but here comes Zoro dropping into it. Trying to devalue D-Cruz's Widowmaker pick. But a Blizzard out here from the defending Supershy, and Sode kind of caught in the corner. Pulse bomb in the back, and Zoro is able to find that kill onto D-Cruz. Down to the front. Sone trying to match the Annihilation on the other side, but Hattori still has armor. Immortality Field has been cut through, and Sone now backpedaling all the way out, throwing everything they've got, trying to stay alive. Maywall trying to prevent their escape. Oh, I think that was actually their own Maywall from Kurama that blocked him off. And now we're getting a stagger onto Rod. D-Cruz, I don't know that you're going to get out of this one. Nope. That 4-minute time bank, now less than 3. A late kill on to Sobek, not good though. And you can see Everfrost getting very aggressive on the back of that. Rama took a lot of damage, forced to cryo freeze early. He's going to go ahead and throw out the Blizzard, hoping to catch Pack in this. Pack is going to throw up a defensive wall. It's not enough to LOS the Blizzard. They're still frozen up, and they're still going to go down. But trades are in as D-Cruz falls, and it's a 4v4 on this point. Sound barrier from both of our squads. Doesn't look like the back line of the Supershy were able to get that, but still they're able to stand tall with Paranova throwing a Ant Matrix into the back. 2 minutes remain. Woo! Another opening pick on the Sobek. Second time in a row. This one at the very start of the fight, that's not even a stagger pick. That is just a straight opening pick. First blood. Now all attention turned on to Potanova in the back line. Oh, but here comes the Tori the other direction. Oh, no. Everfrost leaves their supports wide open. And Hattori comes through with another multi-kill Annihilation. Oh, yeah, you're not getting out of that one. For the second fight in a row, it was a player advantage for Everfrost. And for the second fight in a row, they get absolutely denied. Okay, a little bit of a different approach here from Everfrost. I like it. Show him a different look. Kurama trying to go up to the high ground. This is where Zoro's been staging a lot to drop down. Ooh, Tomex Able to escape with a jump out of the blizzard. Sode not so lucky. Regeneration popped everything in the kitchen sink, trying to keep Sode alive, including their own annihilation. But Tomek's getting a kill on the Sobek, trying to even the odds. We go back and forth. Trades are here for Everfrost. There's still the potential for them to cap with a equal time bank. But you have Satori to work through. No tank on the battlefield right now, at least not in this fight here from Everfrost. Oh yeah, D-Cruz, that was ambitious. Tried to see if they could get a pick on to put Nova in the back line, but unfortunately it does not pay off. Kurama evens the odds here with a blizzard. Nova does eventually go down. Hattori as well. I think this is going to be an overtime cap, if at all. Zoro still causing problems on the Tracer back here. So no Baptiste in the fight, but job done from Everfrost. They managed to get this cap by the skin of their teeth, y'all. We're headed to extras. We get bonus Overwatch.
Score 3-3. Initiating match.
Everfrost could really use a match win here. Both of our teams hungry for this win. They've got a raw schedule ahead of them here for the back 4 games. And this win is very important for both of our teams. I wish they could both just take dubs. It's been amazing watching Everfrost grow. They've really kind of come into their own here in this series. You know, started off so strong. But what a clapback. What a clapback from Supershy. And Everfrost entered that point, say, with over 4 minutes on the time bank. They cruised into the hotel, right? They didn't lose a single team fight, making their way through points A and B. Ooh, man, but Supershy put on the emergency brake there for point C. Ate all of that 4.5 minutes off the clock. Everfrost, get first attack.
3, 2, 1. Escort the
Same game plan. Try to get D-Cruz on that side high ground. Same game plan on the other side. This time the ambush works. Kurama gets caught. As he had Sobek as well as Pac were hiding in that small room. Whoop. Move into the back. We'll find D-Cruz. Back to the drawing board here. But a really important open pick. That's huge. That is huge. Kurama hits the dome of Pac with an icicle. And this will force Supershy all the way back. Everybody turning tail and running. What an important pick coming out from Kurama. Nemesis 4 going into the back line, trying to clear all off coast here. Does get the immortality field out of Supershy. Oh, but Sode goes down. How does Sode go down? Whoa, what happened? Zoro, that had to just be a plethora of headshots. I mean, the last one wasn't a headshot, but I feel like Sode just gets mowed down out of nowhere. Has to switch back to a wrecking ball. Kurama on the chopping block as well. Into the back. Nice dynamite lands. That should be a pair of kills. Oh, Zoro doesn't die. D-Cruz under too much pressure. Can't get that final shot in. There was a glimmer of hope there for Everfrost, but if they want to take this series, they are going to have to put up one heck of a full hold.
round 3 complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
There it is. That's the box of victory. That's what separates the victors from those who were slamming their desk and hanging their heads. A mere 61.3 meters.
For battle.
And an unconventional defense out of Supershy to get it done. I mean, not only do we not get a Widowmaker on your Circuit Royale defense, the most Widowmaker map in the game, at least at this stage. You don't see Widow on Junker as much anymore. You don't really see Junker as much anymore. But anyway, the unconventional defense of May Ash out of Supershy. And this time the Blitzkrieg worked. We're getting something similar here from the other side. Okay. Keep a sharp eye on Pack. They did some fun stuff on the original attack here. We had a crazy ambush. It looks like they're going to try it again. Straight up to the high ground. Try to just mow over Sunday. With this, they kind of circumvent that door right there, and they're able to find Tomex with it. So you had a couple people from Everfrost were in this small room, but smart positioning, smart pathing here from Supershy. And they end up on top of them, put the pressure down, and clean up flawlessly.
Constructing my teleporter.
42 seconds. I mean, this is looking like a straight final fight. Let's get back to the box of victory. It's close. The defense is all here. We will get a solid chance. One fight to take the series. Hattori from the high ground. Maywell already using it. Was behind Sode. Now another Maywell is going to block Sode in. Oh, fortunately, Tomex is able to break that one down. That is a teleporter into the backline. Pack is gone. Pack is booped off. The teleporter is destroyed, and it's a +1 advantage here for the defense. Kurama down low has the Blizzard up online. Sound barrier out here. Oh no, and Supershy can't escape. Zoro's caught in it. We're officially in overtime. Late sound barrier here from Everfrost. They've done it. They've staved off reverse sweep. You've got to be kidding me. Everfrost hang on and takes their first earned victory of the season. What a GG. Holy hell. No shot. No shot.
Play of the game.
D-Cruz, you get that crap out of here. That's a giant cap. You know it. Even your own tank player is calling you out on that one. This is the 4-piece from Hattori. Hattori had 2 massive annihilations in that series, in that map. Oh my. I can't believe the way that map went down. I can't believe the way that finished. What an ending to that series. Holy hell. Like, I mean, what a back and forth. Like, that was a roller coaster of emotions. That was a roller coaster of a series. You felt like, man, Everfrost is rolling. Like they're going into the point C with 4.5 minutes on the time bank. Then suddenly they just get stopped in their tracks. Like, never mind. Supershy's got them downloaded again. I mean, like that was the story for this entire series. And when it's all said and done, Everfrost come up, even missed the Maywall, right? They Maywalled their own tank. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They Maywalled their own tank, and still they're able to get it done. What a play. Rod FD, the opening pick. Rod FD able to find that kill on to Zoro. Was it Pack? Zoro, right? Oh my goodness, now my brain's just, it was Pack. It had to be Pack. And that is it. That was it. That was exactly what they needed. It was the Symmetra, damn it. The Symmetra tried to teleport in, get aggressive, try to catch the backline flat-footed. Not that time. Rod FD and company were ready for it. Let's get that 3rd point on the board here for Everfrost. Well earned. One of the most hard-earned 3 points I have seen this season. Incredible stuff. What a game. What an absolute banger of a match. Wow. Huge GGs. Huge GGs. Yeah. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah. There. Yeah, y'all just saw it. I'm still reeling. Holy hell. All right. I guess that's all I got for you today, friends. Let's take a look what I got coming up for you. I've got, oh my goodness. I still don't have stats from map. Let's see if we get stats from map 5. We got stats from map 5. I can show you some stats from map 5. Why not? Suave L9, thank you for the follower. I9. It's probably I9. Suave I9, thank you for the follow. Really close map 5. Really close. Lots of deaths. That was a bloodbath. That was an absolute bloodbath. Oh no, Suave, I'm so sorry. Hey, you know what? It'll be on my YouTube. It's just a good excuse for go sub to my YouTube. I put up all of these matches, hit my YouTube every single day at 2 o'clock. I'm dropping matches. I drop them in the order that I cast them. So this one will be up Friday. Wait, actually, this will be up tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks, y'all. Damn it, no way. Last fight ad does go hard. Damn it, I am so sorry. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, you know what? Again, it's just another excuse. Go check out my YouTube. There you go. All right. What a series. My brain is broken. This one was amazing. What am I looking for? This is not what I'm looking for. I was looking for a match I have coming up for you tomorrow. I've only got an EMEA match tomorrow. Let's just go to my face. Screw it. We'll be at 8 Eastern tomorrow. Excuse me, 9 Eastern tomorrow night. So I've got NA Expert. It'll be Heatwave, FF Heatwave versus Midori. So really good one there. Kind of a battle for playoff positioning going on in NA Expert, and desperately we need to get some more NA teams kind of moving up the ladder and growing into their own, and kind of some fresh blood over there. But whew, I'm still reeling from this one. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. That's all I got for you. I mean, what else needs to be said? Big GGs. Huge congrats to Everfrost. What a statement. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. You have a wonderful rest of your time zone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.